What up, what up, what up, what up? So, I don't know what made me click. I mean, I guess I've seen it, but I guess, I don't know, something told me to talk about it tonight to make it a little different. Um, but YouTube. The reason why we should all at least slow the fuck down on YouTube is I can see how it makes a person addicted or manipulates somebody, and that's not even through comments and shit. Well, I mean, I guess comments and shit do take place or take that consideration, but for instance, somebody starts out, they got a lot of shit to say, and they make videos. Let's just say for the long side of things, they fucking start, they can make videos up to a year, and then suddenly it just becomes like, well, fuck, what am I doing? Like, what am I, like, what videos can I talk about now? Especially if you're not like a person who's talking about health or talking about like a certain topic. Somebody who's just kind of like going through current events and just talking about the stuff as it comes out or whatever the case is. A person like that gets addicted to it. And one might ask, well, how the fuck does that make sense? How do you get addicted to videos? Well, you gotta think about it. You have time and you might make a bunch of fucking videos, and then all of a sudden, your ideas will eventually run out, regardless of who you are. But they'll eventually run out. And whether you're making, you're making money off this shit, or, you're living off of it, whatever the case is, you're going to do anything to put out some videos. And that's when credibility crashes, and that's when, the realness crashes, and essentially, the truth about whatever the fuck you're talking about crashes, because it gets to a point where you feel obligated, you feel like you're being forced in a sense to make videos because you're not going to get that monthly paycheck that you're sitting so well on, or you're not going to get those views, and the popularity is not going to stick, and you're not going to be able to gain as many followers as you did last time. And I mean, there's a whole bunch of different factors, you know what I'm saying? But people get addicted to that shit, man. I see it all the time. It's just like people's channels will start out really well, and they've got a good idea, and they've got good intentions and all that shit. Sorry, something's stuck in my goddamn foot. And eventually, life happens, you know what I'm saying? And then people's channels turn to fucking shit. Why? It's because they're constantly trying to make the same videos that they were making when they began, but trying to overdo themselves, and it just becomes fucking corny. It just becomes cheesy, and I don't know, whatever other fucking word you want to throw to it. But I just think that a lot of people, like for instance, I would never make this my main income or my only income, and I say that is because at any point in time, any of us just go, pfft, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gone. Your channel's gone. Then you gotta fucking start all over again. And depending on where you're at and your fucking YouTube run, whatever you want to call it. If you got 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 followers, okay, it might bounce back. But if you ain't got no followers, like, and you got 600, 700,000 videos, whatever, who knows? It devastates somebody. And what's the point of fucking doing that if it's not gonna stick? I just feel like a lot of fucking people here, and I get it. People want to be a part of the scene, and people want to be popular, and people want to be loved, and like, I get all that shit, man. But when it really comes down to it, why Like, what do you need that for? So that you can sleep well at night? So you can be, so you can say you had a good life because everybody liked you. You were a likable person, you know. And ultimately, that's the fucking, that's some, I don't know even what the fuck to call it, but like that shit'll fuck somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just feel like we all need to, the ones who are making, you know, a ton of videos and about nonsense, about useless shit, you know, talking about I don't know, just like, you know, those people who just sit there and you're like, why the fuck are you making this video? Like, you don't even, there's no reason to talk on it, like you're reporting news and shit. And I don't get it. I feel like we all should be jamming, joining together and talking to one another and like trying to, and like have group chats. Like, I'm down for group chats. I don't know, you know, if anybody out there wants to fucking, you know, join in. I mean, we can talk about anything, you know. And it's not, and when I mean anything, I mean um just like current affairs that are happening, like, you know, all the fringe shit, you know, all the fucking, you know, cloning and all the conspiracy shit, like everybody says. Because I'm not going to sit here and dedicate, you know, 2 hours, hour, 3 hours, whatever, of my time talking about, I don't know, talking about fucking clothing or, you know, shoes or just something fucking stupid and simple like that. You know what I'm saying? Or talking about some other rapper and, you know, how he's doing this and he's doing that. You know, if we're gonna talk about rappers, we're gonna talk about how they're fucking all selling their fucking souls just to be a fucking uh, a well-known rapper and to be able to throw money all over the place like it's nothing. And then, you know, 5 years down the road, they're a nobody because they're fucking stupid, because you don't think. The motherfuckers will blind you with the limelight, and you won't even see it. You'll blink and boom, it's gone. It's that easy. I just know that YouTube is a trap. You know, it sounds fucking stupid because I'm on YouTube right now, but it's the only way I can talk to y'all without personally, you know, contacting all of y'all. But I don't know. To me, then people look at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, weirdo. But but no, I mean, you gotta look at it. Look at Nature Boy, for instance. That's a really good example. You know, I believe that, and I don't know the videos as far as like when he first started. I don't even know if they even exist. But you know, he started off fresh and happy and everything, and then now you look now, because he was speaking. I'm not saying that the dude's a fucking uh, completely stupid. I mean, he's a dumb motherfucker, but he, before all of the shit that's going on, you know, he had some type of general knowledge of, hey, we need to be eating better, and hey, we need to be, you know what I mean? Just like stupid shit like that. Not none of this fucking um, Mexico shit. But look at him now. I mean, they're making videos of fake pregnancies. I think that's what it was. And, you know, making videos just to make videos, and, you know, videotaping himself, you know, driving in a fucking car just to be live, just to have some fucking views, to keep that fucking revenue train coming in. and and it's disgusting because it takes away from the real truth to it all, or the real reason you're supposed to be making these videos, to help people wake up, you know. And instead you dilute it with just straight nonsense or just stupid bullshit, and it's supposed to be okay. I just think that if we're going to use a thing like this, like, people really don't understand how powerful this shit is. It was like, oh yeah, we get to communicate with each other, and then people, like, as far as, how many subscribers I got, some people are like, oh, I'm fucking nobody. No, nobody's ever gonna see. Nobody's ever gonna watch. People who are like, I don't know, whatever. Starting but struggling. You don't realize that how many people see your videos, like, anywhere across the country. They could say something. It just doesn't. You don't ever know. But people are so worried about becoming a fucking YouTube icon and a YouTube, become famous YouTuber, that they're forgetting the reason why they started in the fucking first place. And don't get me wrong, some of these people are doing it for all the wrong reasons, but the ones who did start with something good, with good intentions, are fucking falling off their track because because it's addicting. You gotta understand that, even though it's not, smoking. It's not like smoking dope or fucking, putting a fucking needle to your arm. No, we're not saying it's like that, but we are saying it does the same fucking thing, just in a different way, by manipulating your eyesight to your fucking signals to your brain, and whatever. I'm not a fucking doctor. But it has that effect on people, on everyone. Even though some people deal with it easier because they just have a better willpower, or whatever the case is. They're smarter. I don't know. The fuck are they barking at? But yeah, it's just, we all need to realize what the fuck we're doing, man. And even some of the good channels that are out there, it's still the same shit, man. And this goes out to, like, all my people, all my friends, and all the people who are making videos and constantly fucking making videos. I know you'll probably just fucking blow past mine and not listen to it and not give a fuck when I say this, but slow down. The world's not gonna, well, it could end tomorrow, but it's not gonna end tomorrow. Why put out half-ass bullshit when you should be? I mean, these are documents of our lives that we're able to record and rewatch. So why wouldn't we treat each one as something serious, And I'm not saying that I'm, like, holding myself to some standard to where, I'm some holy fucking person, and I know what I'm doing, and, I fuck up too, but still, we all should be paying attention to what we're doing and what we're putting out, because, some things are said out of anger, and when they're said out of anger, you might say the wrong fucking thing because you're reacting off an emotion, and somebody else who watches your video might take that as for real, or as the truth. It might hit them a certain way because everybody reacts differently, but nobody thinks about that. I've made videos where, like, I retracted what I said because I was wrong, but I don't have. That's the thing with me and other certain people. They have, that's the problem for them, but it's not a problem for me to admit that I'm fucking wrong. I had thousands and thousands of views on Nature Bitch, but I deleted them all because it was morally wrong. And I'm not saying every video was morally wrong. There were times where I was really speaking some real shit that people needed to hear, and I get it. That's one thing that I do regret, is wishing that I could, gather all those clips of me speaking some real shit and put them back up. But it was all surrounded by, making fun of and mocking and, just honestly, some childish ass shit And you know, you like I said, you fucking live and you learn, and you keep it going. You know, we're supposed to change. We're so used to being comfortable and being in the same spot. You know, changing is hard and it's not fun. It's fun once you reach the other side, but it is what it is. But that's it, man. That's all I wanted to say. I know y'all don't see me much, and it's alright. I'm okay. I don't know. I just got my mind somewhere else, and not really trying to go anywhere else as far as back onto being a fucking comedian or doing dumb shit like that, because it's not who I am, and it's not going to benefit me in any soulful way by gaining views and comments and likes and shares and whatever and followers. You know, it's just not worth it. But I'm still gonna make YouTube videos. You know, obviously I'm making one now, or I've made one now, since it's already technically it'll be uploaded already, but I'm recording it right now, so it's not. Fucking wrap that through your mind. I don't know. I'm fucking stoned. I'm losing my mind, losing track of what I was talking about. That's why I wish I had people to talk to, like, you know, a group chat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody to go live with, and we could fucking I don't know, just damn, joint hit me right in my eye. Speak some real shit, you know? So if anybody's interested, for sure, holla at your boy. And I'm trying to make music too, but it's just, man, I don't know. I just doubt myself a lot. But at the same time, I don't have the resources to what I want to make it sound like. And that's what's fucking me up right now. But in due time, I think I found somebody. And he lives close. And all I gotta do is bring my Mizike. But we gonna see. We definitely gonna see. And yeah. Holla at your boy. Peace.